Donnie Anderson II writes, "Hey guys, the show is awesome. Been watching it for almost 2 years. You talked about sad movies, but today I'm reviving the vibe. What are the movies that bring tears to your eyes or goosebumps to your skin because of something triumphant that happens? My personal favorites are the Rocky franchise when he runs up the step and screams on the mountain, and the Lion King when Simba roars on Pride Rock and everyone roars with him now that he's king. Thanks guys. Keep assembling film fans."
Schnepp, I know you were tormenting yourself over trying to find your answer to this.
Yeah,
What do you think?
one of the things that brought tears to my eyes was Spider-Man 3, that dance sequence.
Oh,
It was so
God.
It was
beautiful.
like emotionally.
So beautiful.
That was offensive.
In all seriousness, when I'll go from young to my old man status now. When I was a little kid, Empire Strikes Back, when Luke steps up and stands there facing Darth Vader, like every part of me was just like, I can't believe this is happening. Because having seen Star Wars and never expecting to see a sequel, to see those two characters facing off was just the highlight of my entire childhood, probably. As an adult, Edward Scissorhands at the very end when he was like all alone on that mountain brought some tears to my eyes. And most recently, 12 Years a Slave, when, spoiler guys, when he's reunited with his family, brought tears of emotional happiness and sadness at the same time. That's a blight on our entire country, having had slaves. It's just a horrible, grotesque thing. And 12 Years a Slave makes you acutely aware of what a horrible thing that is.
Yeah, and before anybody gets all upset that Schnepp is giving away spoilers on the show, it's in the synopsis that we know how the movie
He survives.
ends.
He wrote the book.
So
he wrote a book
so
about it.
it's not really
Yeah,
a spoiler.
it's not really a
Anyway,
spoiler.
Dennis, your moments.
In terms of inspirational movies, a movie like Shawshank Redemption or It's a Wonderful Life are movies that, have those inspiring moments. But when, in 127 Hours as well, even Gravity, because they just have really cool endings to it of personal triumph and survival. Mm-hmm. I personally get goosebumps more over just cool scenes in movies. So something like the Goodfellas Coco Cabana scene, Kill Bill Volume 1, the fight sequence in at the end.
Right, yeah.
And just scenes like that, the end of The Wrestler, the end of Sunshine for me. So that's when I get goosebumps.
Hey, Rose?
You've said two of mine now, when Luke and when Andy Dufresne gets out of prison in Shawshank Redemption, and he's covered in mud, and he's looking up at the rain. I totally got goosebumps. Another one, Usual Suspects, when Kevin Spacey is revealed as Kaiser Sose, and he starts that walk, and I was just like, oh my God, this is cinema at its finest. Those
Spoiler,
are
Amy
two.
Rose.
Whatever, that's been out for so many generations. If you haven't seen that yet, I'm offended.
Yes.
And one other one that comes to mind more recently was Warrior, the brothers battling it. That was such a touching, emotional, beautiful scene, I thought.
I'm going to triple up on the Andy Dufresne thing in the mud after crawling through 100 or 200 yards of crap and piss. Comes out and he's covered and he raises his hands up, freedom. Amazing scene. Another one for me, Eric Roberts in Best of the Best, also starring James Earl Jones. At the end, when the American Taekwondo team is facing the Korean Taekwondo team, and they're all beaten and battered and bruised because the tournament's over, and the Koreans take off their medals and go over and put them on the Americans. Holy crap, chill. I'm getting chills thinking about it right now. But to me, number one, that brought tears to my eyes out of being so awesome, the end of Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, when they're all at the coronation for Strider, right? They're at his coronation, and he comes up to the hobbits finally. They start to bow, and the king says, "My friends, you bow to no one," and then everybody bows to the hobbits. I almost pass out when I see that scene. It's so awesome. So that's my. What about you, Chris Lee? Do you got any movies and single moments in movies that really jump out to you, that really get you emotional and really excited?
Well, I'm going to go with the two most obvious cheesy 80 movies moments for me that I still get goosebumps is Say Anything, Radio Overhead.
Yeah.
And the end of Breakfast Club, Hand in the Air.
Yeah.
But then there's also, there's this super romantic Notebook. There's Fruitville Station that shocks. And there are those moments, and I'm going to actually go with the last Fast and the Furious, that scene where that car chase, and look, I can't even talk about it because I literally get the goosebumps just thinking about it. So action does it too. So they're all good.
All right, let's take our last question.
Can I just add one last thing?
Sure.
We're all talking about stuff. I just remembered Pacific Rim, when that one giant beast is flying and flies him up into outer space. I literally had goosebumps and was like, I remember like, oh my God, like saying that in the theater. But other people were doing that too. That was such a amazing cinematic moment.
It was a good moment.
You know, that was like the most like, what's going on moment for me of like amazing. Like it brought me back to when I was 12 watching like Godzilla or something. You know, it was so amazing. So
Braveheart, Freedom. Come on, there's so many good
we
ones.
could go on for hours.
We should have a whole show just on these moments.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.